Hi everybody, it's Brian again with your weekly update for vacation rentals on the island of Oahu. And pretty quiet week this week, only 5 new listings to the market. We're starting with this one at the Hawaiian Monarch, priced at $289. This one actually looks like it's a pretty good condition. The Hawaiian Monarch, as you might recall in earlier videos, is that it's kind of a dated building. Um, but this unit and some of the units can be quite aged as well. But this one's definitely on the better side for units in that building. 289, it's a very popular vacation rental building, but again, the building needs some work. Very low HOA, monthly HOA dues, $369, and studios have been selling it right around this price point, so it's priced pretty well. Next, we have a new studio over at Island Colony, listed at $349. Again, this one looks like it's priced pretty well as well in the current market. From the pictures, it looks like it's in really good condition. View of the LOI, not the best picture, but yeah, some of these studios at Island Colony can have some pretty nice views. Next, Idakai Marina, $549, $900 list price. So this is a studio. There's only a handful of studios in the building at Idakai Marina, and this one has city mountain view. And based on the price, condition, I think it's a little high, but again, being that these studios come on the market pretty infrequently, there's a chance they might get this list price. And this building, monthly dues are $616, but it does include AC electricity, central AC and electricity, which is nice. Okay, moving on, $949, a one bedroom at Kuilima West Turtle Bay in the North Shore. These don't come on the market very often. This is priced quite well. There's a couple that sold right around this price point. In the most recent listings, another one sold a little over $1 million. And this is the only area where you can do nightly rentals on the North Shore, so not much competition. These do get some nice nightly rates. So this unit, is looking over the drive. There's some other units that look over the golf course that are really nice. I definitely removed the carpet, some hardwood flooring in, but very nice Hawaiian decor. So I'm guessing this will be in escrow pretty quickly. And some nice common area features. You can see tennis courts, swimming pool. You also have Turtle Bay Resort over there, and they have couple great restaurants there. Couple nice beaches. There's a surf spot. Really nice golf course with a bar, restaurant, and there's also a horse stables. You can ride horses over there. So it's a beautiful, definitely a destination spot on the North Shore, but it's nice to have these legal vacation rentals over there. Okay, moving on to the last new listing for this past week is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at the Idakai on the 26th floor for $1.65. I think this is priced pretty well. Unobstructed west-facing view. Unit's a little dated. You got the popcorn ceiling. But if this was you could rent it out in its current condition as a nightly rental, but definitely want top dollar. Obviously, you need to do a full remodel. But being on the 26th floor at that price point, I think they priced it pretty well. Now moving on to sold listings, Palms Waikiki, $279 was on total market for 51 days. Yeah, this is it's a popular building. And if you're looking for like a studio and a good location that's really popular with tourists, I'd recommend the Palms at Waikiki. Then we have Kuhio Village, 16 days on the market. This is pretty quick for Kuhio Village. $295, just $5,000 below list price. So as I mentioned in other videos, it's a dated building, not the most well maintained up Kuhio Street. But definitely somebody liked it for making an offer within 16 days. Moving on to Island Colony, a one bedroom, $455, sold for $485. I actually thought this might sell above $500,000. I had a client who was interested in this unit, and I also knew the listing agent. And maybe the first or second day on the market, I showed my client, and I called. Actually, it was the first day on the market. I called the listing agent, and it had only been on the market for maybe 3 hours or so. And I called her up, and she's already had one offer. And I think I called her the next day, and by that time she had, I think, 6 or 7 offers, and my client did not want to compete. And just based on that kind of competition and interest, I really thought that somebody was going to probably overpay. But I think 45 it needed some work, but ocean views. I really like the unit, and I just think that 45 is a pretty good price for whoever picked this one up, especially given all the competition. Okay, next we have is Ilikai, listed at $524,800, sold for $495. You may think this is probably the best deal in years, but the problem is that it's located on the second floor. And if you're not familiar with Ilikai, is that if any units on the second floor or floors 22 through 25, if they are going to be operated as vacation rentals, it's mandatory you use the hotel cleaning and maintenance services, which are really expensive, and they really don't make the units that attractive as nightly rentals. And sometimes people just use these as longer term rentals, because if you use them as long-term rentals, you don't have to pay you don't have to use the hotel management or maintenance and cleaning services. But at $495, really it's not a bad price. I mean, given that it's on the second floor, maybe if you use it as a long-term rental. I love this building. It's all studios, 1 bedrooms. So listed at 1.1, sold for $1,463 days on the market. Outstanding location, amazing views, right on Waikiki Beach. Really nice unit, but yeah, just due to the location, these things really sell for a premium. You can probably pick up another vacation rental somewhere in Waikiki at this price point, maybe North Shore, that might give you a little more income, but these units do appreciate quite well. And again, if you're looking for a home that you can come on vacations and then want to have income while you're not staying there, this is a nice building. Very, very basic, no really common area amenities, no pool. It's just a great location. Here we have over at Beach Villas out in Ko'olina, 1.9, sold for 1.8, 55 days on the market. These are nice because this is the only place you can legally do nightly rentals now at on the west side of Oahu. And I'm a really big fan of these units. This is a really nice property. It's beautiful common areas, the pools they have. Units are really nicely done. Only challenge is that on both sides you have vacant land, and I think on this side at one time some Chinese developers were going to build called it Atlantis, and it was over $1 billion project, but they shut it down due to COVID, which I'm happy about because I don't mind the development in this area because it's all I mean pretty high density living anyways in the area. But if you look at Atlantis, what they were planning, what it looked like, it just was not made for Hawaii. It just looked more like a kind of a bad entertainment park, in my opinion. But 1.8, 2 bed, 2 bath, almost 1,200 square feet. I think that's a pretty decent price. And then lastly, Waikiki Shore. Here's another one. 1.9 sold for just over that. Amazing that it sold for more this price with 463 days on the market and sold for cash. And I wonder if there was the same seller as a. But anyways, this is a 1-bedroom. I'll give you some picture of this one. You see, you got an outstanding location. Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful unit. And again, if you're looking for a property that maybe you only come to Hawaii maybe a handful of times a year, want to stay in a really nice unit close to the beach, and then rent it out otherwise, this is definitely a good building. So there you have it. That's your update for the week. Any questions at all, you're always welcome to contact me. Otherwise, I will be in touch next week with another update.